been a great week. We've, I have just, to be in the position I'm in now and know where I'm going to be in 2012. To have the opportunity with Rick Hendrick and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports, to me is just it's an unbelievable opportunity. I can't wait to get that started, and and now I'm focused again on just making sure that the 9 car, our whole Budweiser Ford team does that we work well together, we communicate well together, do everything we can the rest of the season to perform and to enjoy ourselves, win races, and I still feel like we have a shot at the chase. So we just need to really, put a big effort in. But I think we can get back in the points and definitely have a shot at the chase and run strong throughout the rest of the year.
And now the question everybody's been waiting for, Kasey Kahne, is there room at Stewart-Haas Racing for Kasey Kahne? And logistically, what would need to happen for that to come to fruition?
I think you guys need to talk to Kasey because we don't know anything about it. I found out on Wednesday, I guess, or Tuesday it was, just like you guys all did. I mean, you guys know as much, if not more, than I do right now. So the hard part is I don't have the answers to everybody's questions because nobody's talked to me about it. It's all a lot of speculation right now, but there's no way I can comment on speculation and make it even make sense. So I think the best thing to do is ask Kasey. I mean, obviously, he's got his deal done, so I'm sure he kind of has a better idea what's going on than we do at this point.
I'll work through it with Mr. Hendrick and figure out exactly what we need to do in 11 that makes the most sense. As far as right now, I still don't know, and I'm leaving it up to those guys. I think they made the commitment to me, and Rick said he'll make sure it's right, and that and I took that as I think it'll be a pretty good opportunity, a pretty good situation I'll be in next year, and in order to know that I'll be in the 5 after that, I was able to take that somewhat of a risk and wait a month or 2 months, whatever it is, to figure out what 2011 will be. But the future, definitely will be really good to be part of that team, part of that organization.
You've signed for a year and a half ahead with not knowing what you're going to do next year, and that's unprecedented. As long as I've been in the sport, it's unprecedented. Maybe it happened a long time ago, and I'm not aware of it. But that's a big vote of confidence, in my opinion, Kasey gave to the Hendrick organization that said, "Look, put me in a good situation. I'm willing to take the risk for the future." And that, to me, is an unprecedented case. And when I look at it, I wonder, would I have had the nerve to do that? Would I have had the nerve to make that call? And I have a lot of respect for Kasey for making that call, because that had to be a hard decision to make.
Mark pulled me aside a few times, and one time we sat in his bus for at least an hour and talked about things. And he's an unbelievable guy, an unbelievable race car driver. And to be able to sit there and talk to him and learn about something that I have no idea about was nice for me. So yeah, that was a huge part of my decision. I've always had that in the back of my head on what I had learned from Mark. Jimmy Johnson has been a big part of it as well. He's always been a great guy to me, and I think he's helped through some of the things. I had questions for him, not even about the whole Hendrick Motorsports thing, questions about other things, and Jimmy's always there to help out. So I think between those two guys, and then just sitting down with Mr. Hendrick and learning about the place, walking around the place, I was just really impressed and really excited to be part of it now.
When the question came from Rick of my opinion of Kasey, I think he will be an amazing teammate. He's a great guy, very, very focused on his job and his sport, represents the sponsors well, is a team player. These are all the things I've noticed from afar in being friends with him and stuff, and I really feel like he will be a great fit at Hendrick Motorsports. So when the question came to me, I was 2 thumbs up. I think we should move forward with it. And then here we are today.
Well, that's something as a driver. That's what you want. You want to know that you have the same same stuff that Jimmy Johnson's winning all the races with or winning the championships. And to me, I'll be in that position, and I'll be able to work with Jimmy and Jeff, Dale Jr., Mark Martin. I'll be able to work with those guys and learn from those people. And that, I mean, what they've done in the last few years, or for a long time, but especially the last few years, working together as teammates and things, I think, I can learn a lot from them. Hopefully it'll help me as a driver, and, I need to perform. I mean, when you get in a car like that, if you're not performing, then you're the problem.